So I open the door and walk in. The woman is talking to me the entire time as I'm standing in the living room. She's telling me about the house and how she's lived here and how very unhappy she is with what the people are doing to her home. How dare they do this to my house? It was a beautiful house, and look at the things that they've done. And as we're walking through the house, she has something to say about every room. We get to one of the bedrooms, what I think is a bedroom, and she's telling me about how she was held prisoner there. Her words. This is where they held me prisoner. For years, they would bring me food every once in a while, but I was starving and I was alone. Nobody took care of me. I was just a prisoner. And I start to see that I think she was very ill and that she'd been confined to her room for a long time. She didn't die in the house, but she'd been in the house and sick for a number of years, which her interpretation was that she had been held prisoner there by her caregivers, when that isn't really what happened. But because she didn't cross over right after she died, she didn't have anybody to explain to her what had actually happened. We're walking through the house, and in another room, she just kind of points and says, I left them something here. Don't know what that is. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, if she had dementia before she died, maybe she's not making a lot of sense. So I kind of tucked that away for later. We get to another room in the house, which looked like maybe it had been used as a TV room or something like that. And the weird part about this room is there's some wood in the ceiling that looks like beams, but they don't go with the house. They have a completely different energy than the rest of the house does. So oftentimes when people use reclaimed items like that, they're bringing in issues that might have occurred on the property where that reclaimed item was. Now, wood is a living thing. Wood was a living thing. Wood absorbs energy. Having reclaimed wood in your house, if you haven't cleared it, there is a way to clear things reclaimed wood, can often bring with it its own issues. So now we're getting the picture that the house has this very upset dead woman who doesn't like the fact that people are making changes in her home, which she still believes she is the primary resident of. You have this room with reclaimed wood from a place that might have had issues itself that are now bringing that dynamic into the house. And then we got to the middle of the house. There was a room in that house that had no soul. I can't even describe this other than how you can walk into someone's house that you've never been in and go, this house has a lot of character. It has feeling. There's a feeling in a room or a home. This room didn't have any of that.